is Wyomi Yockey, and I'm the San Diego Vision Screener that works for the major project. First, I want to thank all of you for your generosity. Without it, I, our theme child, and her family would not be here today. As many of you know, the Purple Pig donations directly support the major project, which is comprised of physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, and vision screening. There are 9 vision screeners throughout California, and I cover San Diego, the southern part of Orange County, and Imperial County. As vision screeners, we screen over 40,000 children a year and have an average referral rate of 5%. Many experts now believe that 1 out of 4 children go diagnosed with a vision problem, and yet over 100,000 children a year still go undetected with vision problems. It is through our vision screening program that I met this year's theme child, Evelynn. As you know, hundreds of children are found each year with vision problems, and Evelynn is just one of these hundreds of children whose future is improved because of your program and your generosity. So when the opportunity arose for Evelynn to get a free eye screening sponsored by the California Hawaii Elks at a preschool, First Presbyterian of Oceanside, Stephanie took advantage of the opportunity, hoping to lay any concern she had to rest. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case. Evelynn's vision screening results showed that her left eye appeared to be much weaker than her right. In fact, her left eye tested at 20/100, which means that when a person can see 100 feet away, it would require Evelynn to stand 20 feet away from that same thing to see it clearly. And this causes a condition known as amblyopia. Lazy eye, as it is commonly called, is a loss or lack of development of central vision in one eye. It can result from a failure to use both eyes together. Early diagnosis of the condition increases the chance for complete recovery. It's with great pleasure and honor that I present Evelynn and her family as the California Hawaii Elks' first pediatric vision theme child.
Joseph, and we have 2 beautiful little girls. Evelynn is 6 now, and she's a kindergartner, and she is your theme child this year. Our children are such an opportunity for us. They're an opportunity to love and to educate and to instill many of the values that we hold true and dear. I'm very grateful and humbled to be here to tell you our family's story. In the spring of 2010, my family and I fell into a valley of financial burden and income loss due to the hardship that the economy went through, which many people suffered as well. My instinct to protect my family's basic welfare was at high, and to me, any extra expense was bad news. The Elks Club Vision Screener, Wyomi Yockey, contacted my cell phone repeatedly with an urgency to speak to me about my daughter's vision test results. My defense was to avoid her calls because hearing the bad news that my daughter needed glasses couldn't be addressed in my mind. It's not in my nature to give someone the runaround that I was giving Wyomi. And her sensitivity yet persistence did convince me to call her back. My planned approach was telling Wyomi that it may be her opinion that Evelynn needed glasses, but for my family it was just not an option at the time. Wyomi eagerly and sweetly told me that she had a fund set aside to provide Evelynn with the eye exam fees as well as her first pair of glasses, and at that moment I felt a wave of gratitude and relief. Thank you so much. You provided for my family what we felt trapped by. If the preschool screening Evelynn had signed up for had not been free, we would not have signed up and we would not have known about her sight issues. When we followed through with Wyomi's recommendations, We found that Evelynn was contorting her letters, which led to her easily mistaking one for another, F's for P's, such like that. Understanding the real work that it is for a child to be in the very beginning stages of reading and letter recognition, I can't imagine how frustrating it would have been for my daughter to struggle through eye issues as an additional hurdle. I mentioned earlier the opportunities we have in raising our children. With all of the treasures that we want to bring into their lives, the most difficult and frustrating feeling is looking at them and seeing dollar signs. Being put in that position is so humbling and complicated. I'm so grateful to have the opportunity to come here today and say thank you to all of you. Thank you for enabling my husband and myself to provide my daughter with an essential tool to continue her success as a student and a blossoming spirit. And the truth is, I'm very proud to be here today and have the great honor of being titled Evelynn's mom, and I couldn't be a prouder parent. Thank you very much, everyone.
Okay, at this time, I think we've got some gifts or something here. No, Jim, you can't write it. Not here. We go. Right for Evelynn.
Wow, look at that. You like that color? The fastest shoe, too. You want to say something?
Thank you, everybody, for donating money to help kids who couldn't see very good get their eyesight.
Do you know how to ride a bike? You do? All right, because we were kind of worried.